Good afternoon, South Africa. We are talking Bachelor SA again. Last night we saw another fallen rose. My heart is in pieces to bring to you today, Rikki. Hello, Rikki, and welcome to the Happening team.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm sorry that your heart's broken. I'm so sorry.
I'll have to survive with that one.
You'll be okay.
Rikki, please, would you just introduce yourself to our listeners and our viewers?
My name is Rikki Brest. I am 34 years old. I live in Joburg. And yeah, what else can I tell you?
Perfect. What do you do for a living?
So I do quite a few things, but at the moment, I focus on lecturing marketing to third years. Yeah, geared towards the entertainment industry. At a varsity, and then I also teach drums, and then I DJ and I present, a bit of acting, like
wow,
whatever. Yeah, you've got to do multiple things to keep going, I guess.
I agree with you 100%. Now, you came quite far in the journey of the Bachelor SA. For a person that spent the least time with Mark, were you surprised when you didn't receive the rose at this last ceremony?
I wasn't surprised. I had made the decision that I knew that I wasn't staying, whether it be him not giving me a rose or me not accepting the rose.
Yes. You did say that you'll probably not accept the rose if it was offered to you anyway.
Yeah. There's a bit of a clip where they show me at the rose ceremony, and I'm like, you see my mouth kind of moving, and I'm busy saying, please don't give me a rose, please don't give me a rose, because I didn't want to have to reject it. I preferred for him to not give me a rose. That morning I did write all the girls a letter, and like saying goodbye and thank you for their friendship, and like encouraging them on their journey. So in other words, I knew I was going home.
You were prepared.
So it wasn't a surprise.
And is there anyone in the house that you became particularly good friends with, of the girls?
So many. The thing is that I didn't get involved in any drama, so I managed to, even though I was closer to some girls than others, I didn't have any enemies, so I can say that everyone really, but I became really, really close to Piroshka. I think she's going to be in my life for a very long time. Silka and Daniela, all of them. Marissa and I were also, close. Bridget, Jessie, like so many. I can't even tell you. Yeah, even Jess R. Like, I'm blessed to have met them, really.
That's so nice to hear, because I mean, it is difficult circumstances and it's not normal. And to be able to live together all for the same purpose must be so difficult. So I think it's wonderful that you can actually walk out there and that you made friends. That's great. It shows a bit of us as women. People think we are just nasty and catty, but it shows that we're more than what people see, what they think about how women should behave.
Yeah, it's a very bizarre situation, because you're all there for the same man, but at the same time you develop such close relationships with the girls that when they get home from a date, you're super excited, if they're happy, and you want them to kiss him because, you want them to be happy. Like, I remember telling some of the girls, like, you must kiss him tonight, or like, or leave your jacket at home so that, he can keep you warm, and it's bizarre because you're there for the same person.
No, that's nice.
But yeah, it's just special.
And your first impression of Mark, how did it differ towards the end now? Did you change your mind about what your first impression was of him?
Yeah, I mean, I think even though I didn't get to know him very well, I think that obviously the first impression, and I think I said in one of my narrations, I laughed about him being very awkward. And our conversations were very awkward at the beginning. My perception of him towards the end of the show wasn't so great, because he started like people pleasing, and which he admitted to.
Yes, he did.
And I see it now, like watching the show back, I see it, that it wasn't coming from nowhere. So yeah, my perception is different. He's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That is, yeah. And I think that makes for him even more difficult to have to send somebody home every week after a rose ceremony, because he's such a people pleaser. I can just imagine having to stand there and not give a rose.
Yeah. Well, you see, a lot of the conversations that I had with him that weren't shown on the episodes, a lot of them were about me trying to tell him, like, listen to your heart, like, do what's best for your soul. Don't give someone a rose, and don't keep us here because you feel bad, like coming from a gentle place of trying to like help him and give him advice, yeah, but we were obviously all worried about that.
And do you still follow the show?
I did up until last night, but I don't think I'll be watching further.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to have my Thursday nights back.
And if from the girls left in the house, who do you think, in your opinion, would Mark be choosing? Who can we see who do you think we're going to see on his arm by the end of the show?
You see, I don't know who he will be choosing, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking, clearly, but I think he should probably end up with Bridget. Because she's so bubbly, and she's just so, like, they've just got such a, you see, in the house, I thought Marissa.
Yeah.
Because I never saw Bridget and him connecting.
Yeah.
But now that I've watched the show, it's different. Yeah. Like, they actually have fun together.
Yeah,
they giggle, and they still get to actually have a proper conversation.
Yeah.
So they talk about stuff, but they have fun while doing it, which I think is amazing. They're friends, and that's an amazing base for a mature relationship.
Yeah, that is, because if the looks and the excitement is gone, if you don't have a friendship, it's going to have a difficult time keeping the relationship going.
Exactly.
And Rikki, if you look back now, is there anything you think you would have or could have done differently to keep you in the run longer? Would you have wanted to stay in longer? Maybe acted more aggressive?
No, there's absolutely nothing. And I've thought about this a lot. Obviously, it's a while since we filmed, and when I left the house, I've thought about this a lot. And the truth is no, because I was myself 100% of the time. And if I had done anything else, like I even said to him, I'm not going to sulk to get your attention. I'm not going to throw a tantrum. That's not me,
Yeah.
So if I had done anything different, it wouldn't have been me. So I'm happy. I knew that, like, I'm going to be myself. And if he doesn't see me and he doesn't like me, then,
it's not,
that's fine. Yeah.
And knowing what you know now, would you still have entered?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Because just imagine, it must be very tough.
Yeah, I think I was a bit naive in thinking that it was a real process. And, I hadn't watched the show before. I thought it would be very much geared towards love. And unfortunately, seeing it on TV was mainly focused on drama. It's not why I did it. I'm not interested in that. So yeah, if I had known that from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have. It's not worth it. Having said that, I don't regret it. I never regret anything in life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't do it again, though.
I think it's a great experience. Seeing as you were there, you had to just go with it. But I think it's a great experience. Like you say, even the people that you met, the friends that you made in, that's even more valuable than anything else. So, are you dating at the moment?
I haven't been, because I obviously kept it very quiet about my journey. I didn't want to put myself out there and then people knew that I wouldn't, that I didn't make it to the end. So I've kept it very quiet. So I haven't been dating. And I'm open to it, but cautiously so.
That's shame, yeah. And then, of course, we have lockdown, so that also makes it a bit more difficult.
I mean, really, like, I'm finally ready to date, and then there's lockdown.
And how do you, especially during lockdown, how do you stay sane?
To be honest with you, I haven't had a moment to actually sit down and relax. I've been teaching online. I've been restructuring my syllabus and giving lectures and videoing and Q&As. I'm working on my own stuff, gaming in between. Like there's so much to do.
Yeah, I agree for me, it feels like suddenly the days are even shorter than when they were when I actually went out the house to go work. There's a lot that I can't do, but there's also a lot that I'm able to do, and I'm like building the brand, and so
like, there definitely is.
You don't need to sit still.
No. I don't know how people are bored. I'm waiting to get bored. I don't know.
Me neither. When I see it's 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the night, and there's still a list of things that I want to do. I just want to say, Rikki, from us at the Happening team, we loved watching you on the show. I liked your calmness. You, like you say, you never acted out. You were perfect on the show, and we wish you only the best for the future. And I believe that your Prince Charming is out there, and he will come sweep you off your feet very soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being so kind and just loving and supportive. It's amazing. Thank you.
I think you've got a lot of supporters out there that you don't even know about. People I just saw on the page. So you've got more supporters than you know. But thank you very much, Rikki, and thank you for talking to us. And it's strong for the rest of the lockdown. Remember to wash your hands.
Thank you. And you as well.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dit was dan die stem van Rikki Brest. Ons het met haar gesels. Dit was mos nou weer Bachelor SA tyd gewees gisteraand en episode 10 het dan vir haar as 'n Fallen Rose gesien. Soos ek vir Rikki gesê het, my hart is baie seer. Ek het nogal so 'n sagte plekkie vir haar ontwikkel. Ek kom agter soos die episodes aangaan, verander jy jou favorites, want daar word iemand uitgestem of jy sien iets waarvan jy nie gehou het nie. So ek het ook my favorites gehad, maar hulle is al uitgestem en dan moes ek nou so ek sê van plan verander en ek het gou agtergekom dat ek hou van Rikki en van die begin af, sy het rustigheid by haar gehad, soos sy ook gesê het, sy het nooit uitgeact nie, sy was nooit moeilik nie, sy het nie tantrums gegooi nie en sy was baie objektief die hele tyd. So definitief Rikki is vas een van my gunstelinge en weer eens hoop ek vir Rikki se dag gaan 'n wonderlike man vir haar wees. Nou ja, van my Annette vir Helderberg Happening, vir Cape Town Happening, over and out.